Chat, hello, welcome. I don't know why I yelled that. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. Let me put on some music here. Real quick, let me just restart this. Chat, how's audio? Is everything good? Is it too loud? I need to kind of lower it myself. Do I need to bump it up for you guys? Also, chat, yes, today I am streaming on Twitch. This is the first time I've streamed on Twitch in a couple months. Hopefully everything's working fine. I was watching the Twitch stream specifically, and it shows excellent connection, so I'm gonna copy it out and say it's good. Seems fine to me. Excellent. All right, gamers. Well, today we're shiny hunting Latias. Latias. If you don't know, I don't know where I was going with that. I've already got a shiny Latias, but I want to shiny hunt it again. So yeah, there's that. Real quick, Poketel, hello, welcome. Carrie, hello, welcome. Lurkers, also, hello, welcome. Yeah, I don't actually know where Latias spawns. I'm gonna have to find it. I will say that I've played the DLC a good bit now. I have still mixed feelings about this DLC. But it's more so mixed feelings. I need to autosave just in case. It's more so mixed feelings of, well, just decisions. Berries, though, berries are not an issue anymore. Is Twitch stream dying? It looked fine for me, but I just want to make sure. But yeah, the berries are not as much of an issue, mainly because you can reset. Seems fine so far. Okay, cool. Excellent, 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 excellent. But yeah, the berries, you can reset pretty easily. I've got a bunch of donuts. I actually need to kind of clear some of these out. Mainly by soft resetting is how I've been getting good donuts. Soft resetting is like god tier in this. So yeah, there's that. We're just gonna do all tops here. And we're just gonna look. We're gonna shiny hunt the Latinas, as they say. I have also been working on, you need such an in-depth understanding to keep your berries up. Yeah. You also only need 420 of a flavor score to get the, the level 3. Oh, Latinas are nearest, chat. So, before I do anything, I already see a shiny Halucha, so that's cool. Yeah, 420 is your flavor score. Also, let me call out this team. So, I have the utility team. Let me explain this team. This Lucario is for getting everything, farming-wise, doing hyperspace. Annihilate is for the raid boss, or like the bosses that are, for special scans. Dragonite and Staraptor both are for areas that are pretty far off, and I can just quick attack them and extreme speed them. Psychic also does this, but if I have one of these two, it's just a backup. And Gourgeist is there for Trick or Treat for also the raid bosses. Starmie's just here for, like, Sludge. That's the only, like, downside. Well, I guess I have Psychic, which also clears Sludge. I don't have anything other than Fire Punch for Vines, but that's neither here nor there, honestly. But yeah, this is the squad of me doing things. I do want to save, though, just in case, and we'll go and catch the shiny Halucha. I also need to go to the current box I'm at. All the way back here. I've also almost finished the decks. I got the last Tatsugiri I needed. I got Fridgebacks and all them. I still need Rotom, though. So, there is that. We're just gonna go ahead and... that was slightly delayed for me. Do I want... I probably just want a repeat ball. Please? I'm gonna, like, die instantly. Alright, so we need to find... Latias. I don't know where it is. It's in a huge hyperspace zone. Or it's in, like... some high area, I suppose. I do know it's on the roof. Once I find it, I will know. I should probably save here as well. But I gotta find out how to get to the roof. But yeah, berry farming, I've learned you just want to do the middle, like medium zone. And you get like 100 berries a time. So yeah. Also, chat, let me know if anything's dying, because I am getting an encoder overload. I assume it's on Twitch's end, though. Is it, like, up here? Maybe? I don't know. Are you using the shiny charm? Yeah, I'm using the shiny charm. I am, in fact, using the shiny charm. Okay, I'm pretty sure over that way, so I need to go over here and figure out how to get up. So it's effectively right where we started, but to the right. So, cool for me. Very cool. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get up here, though. So, but like I said, I do already have a Latias shiny. I also have, actually, all the legendaries that are shiny locked, I do already have them shiny. So I'm not really gaining anything other than just I want to shiny hunt it here. So, yeah. Let's see if this ladder's it. If not, we might be able to get up there a different way. Or it's not over here. Chat, I'll be honest, I'm not really sure where it is. I can only guesstimate. But we'll figure it out together. Once we figure it out, it'll be easier to get to. You know, a smart person would have looked ahead of time. But I'm not smart. So, there is that. But that's okay. That is always okay. I see some Munas. I'm shiny legends. You can't transfer stuff ZA. That's kind of why I want to try to shiny hunt it here. Even though, like I said, it really isn't that big of a deal. Oh, there it is. Okay, so theoretically, I should be able to go. I assume despawning it is like over this way. I'm not gonna save. Oh yeah, we can probably do this. All right, so it is doing. Okay, cool. So we now know where it's at. I wish I could look at the map. It's still there. We can probably go over this way. All right, it's despawning there. All right, so we got us a good pattern. I can go this. We just got to see if we get a shiny Latias. But yeah, I probably will shiny hunt all the legendaries again. Not like it matters too much. It's more so just so that way I can do it. All right, I see the red wings. Especially with the timer, yeah. Oh, I guess I need to go back here. Like, I need to just stay in the back corner. That's why I worry about having living decks to all the Pokemon in home. I don't really mind that being the case, because eventually, what I'll typically do, it's the same for Let's Go. I leave some Pokemon able to transfer, because I never transfer everything anyways. So, it won't be that big of a deal. Also, right where we spawn, I can... Do I want to just soft reset? Man, So yeah, this was one complaint I did have. Was the timer being really short, even in like the max. I appreciate the follow, by the way. Or subscribe. Lilis, I can't read. Lil subscribe. Thank you so much. All right, chat. We know we've got a game plan now. The question is, do I do a soft reset? Stream is lagging. Oh, stream is super lagging. Is it the Elgato? One sec, chat. No, it's like super. Let me close out of VTube Studio. Give me a second. I have backups. This is why I back things up. Just in case. let me close out of VTube Studio. I don't know why it would lag. It theoretically shouldn't. But it is very laggy. There's like a huge delay, even for me. All right, yeah, visual is. Let me, real quick, close out of this. Is it better now, chat? Yeah, okay. I'll just close out of VTube Studio then. Alright, I need to go back to spawn. Much better? Okay. Yeah, we'll just close out of VTube Studio. Not a big deal. And we actually can go this way, climb up the ladder. We got us a method now. But yeah, I'm still not like the biggest fan of the timer. I think it's kind of annoying myself. Oh wait, this is also not the right building. I need to go this way. This will be fun though. Everything's fine. Everything's daishobu. But yeah, I don't know what the lag was about, but that's okay. Well, we worked through these things. Alright, and then it was... it's up there. Okay, cool. And yeah, we just go here. I want to drop a heart save here. What's my favorite shiny? My favorite shiny is actually Umbreon. I actually like Umbreon a lot. I see a shiny out Riolu. Yeah, I got this one when I was doing Bulbasaur. I got a shiny Lucario from doing Bulbasaur hunts. I'm glad I don't really pay too much attention to the alphas, like shiny hunting alphas. Although this game, it's a little different because shiny hunting's so easy in general. Like, ridiculously easy. Chat, what calorie count should I go down on? I feel like 500 is like where you would want to reset. Oh, all right, chat. So let me rant real quick because I haven't played. Well, I have played, but I haven't streamed since I beat the game. So you have to do special scans to get like these zones and get some Pokemon, specifically Rotom and Baxcalibur line, from what I can tell. And I hate doing these special scans because, as you can see, you need 25,000 points every time. 500 is where I reset? Yeah, I think I'm going to reset at 500. But yeah, you have to get the 25,000 points every time, and it's really annoying. It's why I've learned to just use the Annihilate strat to effectively cheese the bosses, because it's just so much faster. I also keep pressing B to roll. Ocarina of Time shenanigans. I saw red, yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. But yeah, I will probably shiny hunt all these. I do still have some Pokemon to shiny hunt. I've been actively not trying to shiny hunt the ones I need. Even though I've had the opportunity to. But yeah, I do still need to shiny up the rest of the stuff. I see a pink wing. Up. Also, chat, I didn't talk about this, so I finished the post game entirely. And so Mega Rayquaza is the final post game boss. Very difficult. Not fighting wise difficult, I actually did it pretty easily. Well, I say I did it pretty easily. I like died a handful of times. Specifically because he'll like attack the entire field, and it was a pretty difficult fight, just not dying like your player. I enjoyed the fight a lot, but it did make me rage quit. That being said, he's got a new theme, like Mega Rayquaza does, and it is a banger. It's on this soundtrack, so I'll let you guys listen to it. But it is a banger theme. Also, I did the Kyogre and Groudon stuff. The areas were really cool. And got Genesect. I pretty much got everything that I need at this point. With the exception of, obviously, like, the legendaries and stuff, because I do need those for the decks, but yeah, the Rayquaza fight was really hard. I also did the hidden side quest 200, which is effectively the finale for the, like, the post-game and main story. It has a really nice closure on it, which was nice to see, especially because of some choices made in this game. I see pink wings, yeah. Also, there's this side quest involving the Latias. They're in their human form, which is interesting to see. Also, the area where you fought Rayquaza was Sky Tower, so you did get to leave Lumiosin away again. Too bad you only get to use it once, and I don't think you ever get to go back. I don't know. There is Mega Dimension Rush, which I could do now. I don't plan on really doing it, but maybe you go back to it there. I don't know. Carlia. But I do think still this DLC was pretty rough overall, which is sad because I love this game so much. I've been, like I said, I've been thinking about it for a while, obviously playing it, and like it was definitely a thing of it definitely soured the overall game. The side quest 200. You have to do all the side quests for it to unlock, then go to Hotel Z. Which means you also need the RNG Tatsugiri stuff. You're welcome. But yeah, it's definitely worth doing. You do have to do a fight, and I will say the fight uses like 4 or 5 Mega Evolutions. I'm like, what? You cheater? And it's like back to back too. So I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. It was a nice closure for all the things. It sucks that it's a side quest though. It probably should have been in the main story. But honestly, but you know, it is what it is. All these Curlias. I probably don't need to go to the back bush, but I'm just doing it for safety at this point too. Also, chat, we still good? No lag? Anything like that? I might know why it was lagging with VTube Studio, but I'm pretty sure the next song, by the way, is the Mega Rayquaza thing. Like, specifically, the game isn't even running on your PC. I think I might know why. I think I was using my laptop or my webcam earlier, and I'm wondering if VTube Studio was using it instead of the phone. I also have some graphics driver I need to update. I'm just have it, man. Oh yeah, this is the new Mega Rayquaza thing, by the way. It like slaps. Also, chat, another kind of disappointing thing is I feel like, and I've been, like, I was thinking about this, I feel like the X and Y gym leader theme with only plays with Corona. I feel like it's not nearly as good as what it was in X and Y. It also sucks you only hear it like once? Twice maybe at most. So yeah. There is that. Also, if we get Latias early enough, I'll probably do, I don't know if I'll do some more shiny hunting. I guess it depends on if I get an outbreak or a zone that has the Pokemon I need shiny. But we'll at least try to get some more special scans. I'll show off the Mega thing. Or the battles or whatever they are. The Rogue Mega Evolution fights with Annihilate. It's really funny that Annihilate has become, by the way, just the go-to, like, boss killer for everything. If you don't know, in Scarlet and Violet, when you're doing a lot of the, like, terror raids, like the difficulty terror raids, the answer was just Annihilate Rage Fist. And in this game, the Mega fights, the Rogue Mega Fight rematches, the answer is literally just, hey, go do the exact same thing. Except now you can change their topping with Trick or Treat to make them Ghost Type, so it does even more. I feel like Rage Fist will eventually be nerfed, as it makes the game easy mode. Oh, also chat, like I said, from where I've been playing, I've played a good bit off stream for, like, trying to get, like, the DLC stuff, like the DLC Pokedex done, and it's RNG. Love for RNG. And I was also doing, like, the berries and stuff, and sometimes when I make the berries, if I get, like, I'll try to make as many of them as possible. So sometimes I'll end up with some junk berries, but sometimes I'll, like, just use them just to see, like, when I'm trying to fill out the special scans. And some of the special or some of the, like, one that I got was, like, I don't know why I'm doing that, was, like, Big Hole Level 3 and Pokeballs. You get so many of the Kurt Balls with that. Like, astronomically, an astronomical amount. Pretty great. We'll probably have to make some berries if like I said, if I do get this early enough. I didn't realize that was a fan theory for Ancha's father, but no, I don't think so. I think the fan theory of Sycamore being related to the player character is more likely, just because of their hairstyles. I mean, we do know, obviously, Diantha's her mother. It gets pretty confirmed. Also, chat, I don't know how old Anchi is, but this game takes place 5 years in front of X and Y. And I feel like Ancha's older than 5 years old. So, that to me would also put a thing of, yeah, it can't be Sycamore, because I feel like there'd be some offline dialogue for it. I don't know. I think it's just some random Joe Schmo. To be honest, we'll see. You know, nothing will ever come of it, unfortunately, either. I also, chat, let me ask you guys this. I don't think this will happen, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. Do you guys think that we will get a second DLC for this game? Like Pokemon Day will release, because obviously Pokemon Day is coming up in a couple months. Do you guys think we'll see a second DLC for this game? I personally don't think so. I think we'll be done with it. I think Game Freak's already done with it. Probably not, yeah. Personally, I don't think that there will be either. I feel like they've got, like, what they need out of the game? If so, it better be free for those who got the DLC. I don't think they will, though. Yeah, it would need to be free, and I feel like I said, I personally don't think there would be. I personally don't think there will be another DLC. I think they're done with this game for a while, or like they probably already have the patches made for like the Mega Evolutions. That's pink. Also, chat, you know what bothers me? So, you know how when this DLC came out, they were teasing the Z Megas? I don't know if I talked about this on stream or off stream, but I'm going to talk about it now because it pisses me off even more. There are 3 Z Megas, at least for now, unless they have more Megas that just no one knows about, but I don't think that's the case. There's Lucario Z, Garchomp Z, and Absol Z. Those are the 3 Z Megas, right? So you get Absol Z in the very first, like, mission. And after that, you get Lucario Z at the very end of the game. Like, at the end of the post-game, you have to do a side quest for it, so it's pretty late. So that's 2 out of the 3. Would you believe it if I told you Garchomp Z isn't available? At all? I assume Garchomp Z will be the online deal. Also, chat, it got, obviously it's data mined. Garchomp Z's stats, it's really fast and it's a special attacker. It's really wild. What about Charizard Z? Get that out of here. I'm so disappointed that there was only 3 Z Megas. Maybe there's more that they will add, but I feel like for a mechanic, they're just like, 3's good enough. Which is, like I said, wild. Wild that they added a thing and there's like 3's good enough. And out of those 3, 1 is story locked, obviously, that's early. 1 is side quest locked at the very end of the post game. And 1 isn't released. To be fair, at least if you were going to use 1, Absol is like good to use because it fixes Absol. But man. Man, oh man. What a treat of an idea. Like I said, there was, I genuinely wonder, because obviously this DLC was finished, like, that's why it came out so soon after the game came out. They had this game, or they had this DLC done. And I can't fathom why that would be the case. That they didn't just polish it more. What's my least favorite Mega? It's probably Pyroar. I'm not a fan of Mega Pyroar at all. I do not like its design. I feel like it's probably one of the lazier Megas. And I know, like, its kanji means, like, blaze or something like that. But yeah. I think they could have done something better. New Absol looks like a fake mon. The new Absol design looks like it's got some kind of growth. It does look odd. It is an odd choice. But that's okay. I was gonna go to the side quest for the DLC. Well, I mean, the side quests themselves aren't... I mean, you could tell... Actually, can you tell the difference? Actually, I guess you can't, can you? No, you can. Main quests are full blue and side quests have a white circle inside. I wish the side quests weren't awful in this DLC. That was another big issue. I felt like the side quests themselves were pretty lackluster for the DLC compared to the main game. There's a lot. I've ran, for those that don't know, I ran it for a fat minute when I beat the game or beat the DLC about like all the things I didn't like. And obviously, those things still hold true now that I've sat on it for a while. That's also, if you're wondering, chat, why I haven't streamed the DLC and I was doing Ocarina of Time ROM hack. It's because I was still like mind blown with how like I was salty. I was pretty salty with the DLC. With all the things that they've done with it. Yeah, it's the first legendary I'm hunting in this game, yeah. It's not the first legendary hunt I've ever done. The first legendary hunt I did on stream, though, was Latias. It was in Sword and Shield, I think. I'm pretty sure Shiny Latias hunt was before Shaman. My initial Mega Meowstic reaction. Bro, okay, so speaking of Mega Meowstic, I've seen so many clips of that Mega fight, and it is so buggy. It is easily the hardest fight because of how buggy that is. The pathing, I've seen people get stuck on the other side of the wall. I've seen the wall not get targeted properly because it's trying to target Meowstic. It's so bad. It is awful. Also, my second least favorite fight from the DLC fights was stupid Tatsugiri because it moves so much. Oh, also, chat, I didn't talk about this, so I did somewhat. Like I said, the final fight is Mega Rayquaza in the DLC. And, okay, so throughout the entire game, right, you can use Baby Easy mode to, if you die, you can just say restart with damage or whatever. You cannot do that with Mega Rayquaza. In the fight itself, like I said, because it's a really hard fight, it's like you have to do it all over, and you have to do its regular form and its mega form. I wonder if it's I'll show it off. If it's in the the Quasartico. Because like I said, it's a cool fight, but it's very frustrating. What do I think is the best shiny starter? Bulbasaur. Easy. No question asked. Definitely not biased. Definitely not biased. At all. Nope, not me. Ugh. Chat, I really hope... I know we're gonna see Gen 10 for Pokemon Day. I would be okay if they're like, hey, it's not coming out, though, for, like, 2 years. I know it's gonna be... I know that's not gonna be the case, because apparently it's been in development for a fat minute. But, you know, a wiggler can dream, can't he? What game with Megan is the best? Do you mean Megas, or is there a character named Megan that I'm just not remembering? Unironically, I would probably, if you mean Megas... Megans? I assume you mean Megas. Because there's... Actually, it's probably Oras. I really like Oras in general. So I would probably give it that. It would either be that or be in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I know that's a hot take, but Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is actually really fun. Oh, chat, I also meant to tell you, because I've been shiny hunting on my 3DS and knocking out the Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon. I finished all the Gen 2 Pokemon, so I've got all them shiny at this point. I need to move them to home. I've been working on Gen 1 stuff now for it. I got Kabutops. Took forever. I've been doing the Nidoran line. It takes so long to get a freaking egg in that game. It is unbearable. I've been shiny hunting it. Like, I've been doing like 3 hours a day. Like, at times. And I won't do it like every day, but I will do like 3 hours at a time. And I think I've gotten like 4 eggs, maybe. And I'm like, really? 4? That's all you're giving me? I don't know why I went and got that item, because it doesn't really matter, but... Oh, chat, I don't think I showed this off, but, my new satchel is a shiny phalanx from where you beat, like, the other side characters of the game. Also, chat, I didn't rant. God, this is going to be a ranting stream again. I promise I'm not going to be ranting the entire time, but it deserves to be ranted. So you have to fight all the people twice, all the side characters twice. But you only get the outfits of, like, the leaders of the teams. It's so upsetting that you don't get, like, the other outfits for the, like, other characters. Like, you don't get LeBron's outfit. You don't get any of those, like, Gwen's outfit you don't get. You only get, like... I already... It's so dumb. And it makes it worse that you have to do those fights twice. But you still don't get, like, the outfits for the other person. They're just like, oh, here's an alternate color for it. So get wrecked, I suppose. It cannot be trusted with LeBlanc's outfit. No, it can. Give us, if I'm having to do the fights twice, give me the outfits of the other people. I almost walked, like, right off the cliff there. That would have been hilarious. It's so silly, though. W stream. W stream indeed. Oh, chat, like I said, there's so many things. Oh. Anyways, chat, you guys excited for Pokemon Day? I'm excited. Oh, today might be a longer stream as well. I have something I need to do, like, later today, but that won't be for, like, several hours. Oh, also, I do want to do at least one more stream before the year ends, just to kind of go over channel stuff like I normally do, although it'll be slightly different than the normal idea that I have. I also might stream tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but I probably will later on in the afternoon. It depends on how busy I am for Christmas. But I don't want to... I'll probably do more shiny hunting if I do stream tomorrow. I don't want to do Master of Time because holidays. It's one reason why I didn't want to stream it today. But also, I wanted to shiny hunt Latias. I want to shiny hunt the Latinas. So, yeah. But well, I guess there's probably going to be more than at least one stream. Because it's like... I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure out what I want to do streaming-wise or stream schedule-wise for the rest of the month. Hey, is Pokemon, we're nerfing berry drop rates? That would be awful. By the way, chat, if you need berries, it is absolutely worth resetting to get Berry Power 3 and Big Haul Power 2. In a medium zone, you get like 100 and something berries with those. And I would recommend that over large because you can actually get all the... It's easier. It's just much easier to get everything. But you get a lot of berries from it. It's how I became so stacked with berries. Like, I've been using them pretty frequently. Where's my berries? Those are donuts. Berries. E-Spider, I appreciate it, but like, look, I've got 20 of these, 30, 50. Like, it's definitely worth resetting for it. Absolutely worth it. Especially if you get good RNG. Also, apparently rainbow donuts are really good for it. I haven't had much luck with rainbow donuts. Good old Papa Hefe, who made a lot of like the shiny sandwich recipes that we used for Scarlet and Violet, made one for the rainbow stuff, but I just haven't had much luck with it, so. That's pink, right? Dragonite, get out of here. I do think we'll get Mega Garchomp Xeon Pokemon Day. That's what I think there'll be. Oh, also, quick PSA chat. For Scarlet and Violet, I'm pretty sure, unless it's already ended, which would be really sad, but Iron Leaves and Walking Wake are in those games again. Maybe they'll just leave them permanently at some point. I don't think they will, but Copium. Super Copium. You know what would be a good mystery gift too? If they just like, hey, here's a bunch of hopper berries. I was talking to Carrie about the berries as well, because she's been playing the DLC. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta use your berries to get better berries. So you can burn more berries to get even better berries. It's a scam. It's a berry scam. Invest in berry stocks in Kalos. Berry. Also, chat, I've been also thinking about the like main story, and for this game also. Oh, okay. So let me tell about the main story. Then I got a thing about Lita that's also really dumb. That's kind of like a gut punch, but I feel like it's kind of lazy that the last thing, and I did talk about this a little bit on the main story, but the more and more I think about it, it's really dumb that Grisham gets Charizard, and that's the final fight. I really wish they would have gotten like Houndoom instead. I feel like Houndoom would have fit better. Unrelated to that though. So when I was doing the side quest, there's one for Lita and Naveen. And Lita talks about Tierno in it, and while they don't outright confirm it at the beginning that it was like her brother, it was pretty heavily confirmed that it was her brother. They did confirm in the DLC, like in the post-game DLC quest, that it is her brother, except it's a half-brother, and she's never even met him. So it's like, why? I guess it's to, like, show that, I guess because he doesn't talk about her in X and Y, it's like a way of fixing that. I don't know. I'm like, you could have just not added that. I don't know. And Naveen's was kind of pointless. I actually don't even remember what Naveen's side quest was or related about. I genuinely could not remember. But yeah, those are the things. So after they have different moms, apparently, yeah. Also, nothing really came from her being from Hoenn either. I feel like Lita was... We got a shiny, chat! Get in the Ultra Ball. We got it, baby! That actually took, like, what? Sorry, I wasn't super excited. I was frustrated. We got the shiny Latias, though. Huge! Oh. Huge! Oh, I'm being targeted. Let me leave. We got the Latinas. Also, chat, you know what's dumb? When you go to these special scans where there's just a legendary, there is no... Oh, so clean. So clean. Oh. Lolly nature. There's no Pokeballs. At all. Which is really dumb. Oh yeah, also, like I said, I've been doing work. I've caught a lot of shinies. here's my shiny list. Alright, we can just leave because there's not really a reason to stay. We caught the shiny Latina, chat. That wasn't that bad at all. That was what, like... Oh, that was only 50 minutes. Alright, so I want to do a quick autosave. By the way, chat, if you want to do an autosave, literally just do that. You don't have to heal or anything like that. I need to sleep now. How many balls do I have yeeted? Oh, thank you. Thank you for my 2 Ultra Balls. Also, chat, I was rich again, and then I spent all my money again. I don't know why. I just always have this problem of spending money and then it disappearing. For some random reason. Couldn't tell you why. Could not tell you why. Alright, so let me... Oh, that's Mawile. Okay, so... I could show it off. I could also just import it, which would be faster, I feel. Is there anything that I need shiny here? Nope. 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 Oh, I do need Clobbopus, actually. Do I... Alright, chat, it's time to look at my donuts. Bug. Fairy, electric, psychic, ice, candies, coins, bug, dark, flying, steel, alpha. I don't think I've got one. Poison. Alright, chat, you guys are going to get to see how I make shiny donuts. While we listen to Giovanni's theme. Oh, actually, I don't need a 5-star donut. I'll be fine. So this is the process. I did use all my, like, super berries for the special scan. So there is that, but that's okay. You only need 420, so this will be fine. Can I optimize this? I probably should look at the flavor score. Qualot. Okay, I need one more than that. I need like a 40. We can do that. Mega Latias Z. Yeah, that would be cool. Alright, chat, you guys ready? This is my super secret donut recipe, cheating style. Electric. Normal. Junk. Alright, if you don't know how to do this, by the way, you make your donuts, it auto-saves, or it does a regular save. So, I can't remember what game started, but there's a backup save. All you do is press up, and then X and B at the same time, and you can just load a backup save. And then you just go back to the Pokemon Center where you auto-saved. It's very convenient. And then you go back to Hotel Z. And then hope and pray you get what you need. I need all power or fighting. What did I use? What if I use 4 Haban? And then just fill it up with like... I guess I could do that. And give me 4-star. Yeah, there we go. 4 and 4. Just so we get more time, because I need both Clobbopus and its other thing. McSame. Fire. Bluey Fue Coco, yeah. Grass. Poison. I don't need poison. Don't need poison, chat. Also, chat, I was talking about this too for special scans. I was talking about this on my Discord, which if you haven't joined, you should join. But I was talking about this, how the special scan, there should be different layers for the special scan. Like, it shouldn't cost 25,000 for the special scan for, other than legendaries. I think 25,000 for the legendaries is fine. But like the battle and the regular ones, I feel like should not cost 25,000. I also wish you could change, like, I wish there was a way to choose battle or the other one. I've already forgot what I was doing, or which one of these it was. Not Qualot. Oh, we can just do 3 Pecha Berries. That's fun. But yeah, I wish you could choose like battle or, you know, I hate my life. Pecha. Oh, I need one more Haban. So that when you get a 5-star battle zone, yep. I wish that they'd give you set effects, yeah. I do as well. They could have been real creative with the donut set, like, system. But it's just RNG at the end of the day, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, I am not a fan of the battle zones. I like to do them. They're very time consuming. Tops like spicy donuts to give you sparkling fire. I feel like... I definitely feel like there could be several things that they could definitely do better with the donuts. Is it... How many Pecha Berries did I use? Let me do... I should probably memorize, like... Oh, that's... If I do 2, I'll do that, just for the extra timer. And then sweet as RNG, yeah. There's a lot of RNG. This DLC is very RNG just in general. It is definitely one of the bigger issues. I hate my life. Not really. They could have done a lot. There was a lot of things that I feel like could have definitely been better. Also, chat, this is what it's like to reset for the berries, too, like for berry drops. It's just like, I'll have like a YouTube video opened up, and I'll just be like, all right, time to sit here and mind-numbingly farm these to do this and hopefully get berry drops. Luckily, it hasn't been terrible, but it can get annoying. Also, chat, another thing they could have done. So, Gulp in there, they could have easily made it to where Gulpin, you could get, like, imagine a world where if you trade in, like, make a donut that was, like, 8 Pecha berries, and it gave you a hop, like, you could turn in that donut from 1 Hopper Pecha donut. That, like, they could have done that. That would help a lot. If you could just turn your regular berries to Hopper berries. Dragon, I don't need that. That I think would also help. Like I said, I feel like if they had a better way of getting the berries, it definitely could have done some more. And about like 8 bluey cocos, it would give whatever the berry equivalent would be, like the Hopper berry equivalent. One, 2, 4, and 4 and 3. Like extra Hopper. It would just, it would be like, I don't know. The whole berry thing is just dumb. Ghost. Fighting would be great. That sucks. We don't need to add an extra layer, though. They don't... honestly, they probably... what they should have done is they should have not even introduced Hopper berries. They should just let you use regular berries and just give that as the effect. Because you're already being gatekept from making better donuts within the DLC by, like, your space butter. But, you know, what do I know? I'm not a game dev, I suppose. Chat, we're gonna have like an hour in this zone. Normal. Also, chat, if you don't know, Sparkling Power 3, 100% chance of shinies when you do it. It is pretty great. Also, I need to see... where was the fighting one? Okay, it is a medium hyperspace. I'm getting something like Volcanion and just using Tome of Plus would be a good idea. If you're gonna do the Rogue Mega fights, get you a Gorgas to Trick or Treat. And get you an Annihilape with this exact moveset. You don't need knockoff. I just have knockoff to have it. And what you do is you change the Rogue Mega's topping to Ghost with Trick or Treat. Then you Screech and Bulk Up and just Rage Fist the entire time. And you'll knock out some of the bosses in like 2-3 hits. It's actually disgustingly easy. Man, I love RNG Someone playing ZA? I do play ZA. We're making donuts, chat. Also, chat, we're getting closer to 4,000 subs. I haven't been, like I said, after I've been kind of easing up on being as high paying attention to like analytics and stuff. I don't check it nearly as often, but I looked and we were like under 100 away from 4,000, which is pretty poggers. Hello, welcome, Caitlin. Welcome, welcome. All the gamers that are here, I appreciate you hanging out while I'm donutting. You guys just missed me getting shiny Latias as well. And now we're vibing to try to get a fighting one. A fighting donut. Donut. Merry Christmas? Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Wow, these suck. Find the mods in the basement, get some breadcrumbs. Yeah. You guys will get breadcrumbs when you guys finish Project Nova for me. And finish all the scripting. Chat, speaking of Project Nova, if you don't know what it is, it's a ROM hack I'm making. But I was talking to Poketel about this. My list of things to add before version 2 comes out just keeps growing longer. I keep finding things to add. And I'm like, oh, this would be cool to add. This would be cool to add. And obviously when I add it, I have to test it. But yeah, I promise it exists somewhere in the void and it will come out. Also, there's a new thing called a hack dex that's got like a bunch of like ROM hacks on it. Really cool thing. I'm definitely going to try to add Project Nova to it. Also, get me fighting. Stretch yourself too far? Yeah, I'm not making the same mistake I did with the 1.21 or version 1. These donuts are awful. Maybe I need to watch Anya's animation. Anya's animation, not Anya. Anya's a different person. But to be fair, most of the stuff that I like keep thinking of adding, it's not too terrible to test. I've tested some stuff. On a separate branch. That way I can make sure it doesn't break too much. There was one thing I was wanting to add a while back, and I didn't add it. But every time I would go into a Pokemon, it would just break. It was pretty funny. Also, chat, I was also showing Poketel this. I was just going through some of the files. Brother, give me fighting. I was going through some of the files, and it's actually wild that some of the Pokeballs in that game, they're not in there. One, I didn't realize this until Poketel brought it up, but Premier Balls are in the game, but you can't get them in Fire Red, Leaf Green, but they are in there. I just was like, oh yeah, of course they're in there. The other thing is they've got some balls that aren't in the game at all. That are like they have to be like prototypes, like a prototype net ball, maybe prototype timer ball and stuff like that. I was surprised to see those. Very surprised. So chat, how do you? We'll watch Anshi's animation. She'll give us luck. This will be a super donut. I mean, it was a super donut, just not what we needed. Yeah. What's the recipe that I'm using? This one is 4 Haban berries and 3 Pecha berries. Caitlin already said hi back. Please do not spam. The same message over and over. So much scrap content, like the scrap double fusion moves. Yeah. It's really interesting to see what's in the hood and like all the leftover stuff. But yeah, 4 Hopper Bond berries and 3 Petra berries is what I'm using right now. You can get away with 2 Pecha, but Ghost, I mean, that's fine because I do have some Ghost Tops to hunt. Brother, get me fighting. Electric. I don't think I got any electric. Grass. Chat, this would be so good to keep. Can I make a different donut? One sec. Let me see if I can get, do I have a way of getting... I mean, I do, but... Here, we'll Hail Mary it. Where's my Tenga berry? Tenga... Chopple... Just because I got 3, like... level 3s from it, I want to see if I can... Alright, let's see. Trash. Trash! Just combine and create Heat Wave. I wonder if they'll ever bring that, like, kind of mechanic back. I mean, I guess, like, in a way, it's in Gen 5 with, like, the, whatchamacallits? Pledge moves, but they don't create new moves. No, I do not. I do not want to travel there. Shut up. Corner being in like the worst place possible. All right, chat, here we come. It's gonna be a Hopper donut. Sag. Chat, you guys are giving me bad luck. Are they double battle? Go back to the late game, maybe. I mean, there's not too many, like, double battles to begin with. And, I mean, there's, like, 2 in Fire Red, Leaf Green that I can think of off the top of my head. Also, chat, this is your reminder to hydrate. Hydration be important. Chat, where's my shiny fighting donut? Yeah, for Gen 3. It seems like they had a bunch of ideas and only used half of them. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks! That very much so tracks. Oh, whoops. That dual track for Gen 3. Also, chat, who wants to give me luck so I can get a fighting donut? This is also, chat, this is why I did this off stream for the, like, Latias, because I was like, it's gonna be awful to try to do this on stream. Gastron's are Lady Scrap Gen 3 Pokemon. Yeah, I do know that. Oh, we got it! That hurt my throat. Chat, you guys gave me luck. Nope, we're good, Ansha. Thank you. All right. There's not a Pokemon Center around there. That sucks. We got it. All right, now you guys get to experience the other RNG. Oh, I didn't mean to heal, but whatever. The other RNG aspect. Also, one sec, chat. I'm going to turn on my AC. This is hot. All right, we're back. It's getting warm. It's also like really warm in general today, which is kind of wild. Also, this is going to be in an awful spot, isn't it? We'll go right here. We'll go to zone 10 and see if it's where I think it is. Okay, it's not good. I was worried that it was going to be like in a wall or like, well, it's always in a wall, but you know, like super high. Oh, another thing, chat. I wish that these like the wormholes were always like kind of easy to get to. Where did I put a pin at? Oh. All right, time to soft reset to a guaranteed. Oh, it was a 4-star. It's like, wait, what? Guaranteed Clobopus. But in this new chair I've made so it's easier to work at the computer. Yeah, a good chair is always good to have. I would also never recommend gaming chairs. My Ultra Balls hate me. Rip. Alright, so I want to guarantee Shiny Clobopus here. So what we want to do is we just soft reset. I don't want to catch anything because it's gonna, I mean, we'd be fine regardless because of it being medium space and we've got like a level 4 donut. But yeah. Also, interesting that message didn't show up. Either that or I'm blind. It didn't show up on screen chat, which is wild, but I do see it. Oh, this is gonna kind of suck to get to. But I want to do this to guarantee Clobopus. But yeah, just word of advice, never use like gaming chairs. Always get like office chairs if you game at a computer. It will make your life much easier. The pins on your map will save your base save when you load it back up. Oh, really? That's weird. Also, I don't know why I'm not skipping that cutscene. What is this? Oh, Team Plasma. Shiny Machop. Good old Machoppy Chop. Good old backup save. Chat, does anyone remember when they started letting you do backup saves? I feel like it was probably... Oh yeah, sure enough. That's weird. I feel like... I don't think it was a thing in Sword and Shield, but maybe it was. It was a blue version. Yeah, I actually probably should have looked to see what shiny is, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter because, you know, you can actually see shinies in this game. Chat, you know how disappointing I'm going to be when Gen 10 comes out and there's not going to be shiny sounds again? It was BDSP, unironically. You know why I think it's funny that it's BDSP? I kind of was figuring it was BDSP. Just because of how bad those games run. Or how bad those games were. Yeah, that's shiny. Oh, let me just double check. Nope. Dennis chat. Also, speaking of BDSP, so as you guys know, they put out a patch update a while back that like fixed, I'm gonna say fixed in air quotes because it actually just broke BDSP, but it made it to where you can't play. It would like crash. Well, they did put out a patch to fix it to where it doesn't crash anymore. But what it does now is it like lags really bad when it tries to load new areas. So, I guess it has another problem. Also, I feel like I'm playing Ocarina of Time because I'm rolling everywhere. Camden, I appreciate the subscribe. 4-star. I've got so many 5 stars. Let's go to Lumio's hyperspace chat. I wish there was a toggle to be like, just auto skip these cutscenes. A lot of Pancham. Why couldn't it be one of you? Why'd it have to be you? Fun fact though, I did actually need Pancham at one point. I don't now, because I was shiny hunting it in the base game. Also, Pancham is like one of the easiest Pokemon to shiny up because of it being in Zone 3. So that's always fun. Wrong here. I was supposed to say, wait a minute, there's not a cafe near here. Good old Dennis. Also, chat, I wish you could just straight up warp to the zones, like warp to where the wormholes are. I think that would be really cool, or a really nice like quality of life update. Why? Why must you do this to me? Why must you do this to me, Machop? Chat, do you guys think shiny Machop is just a spray on tan? As long as you can encounter a shiny legendary? What was the last game besides this game where you could get a shiny legendary? Also, Avi, hello. Let's see. BDSP you could. Sword and Shield you could. I guess it was probably BDSP. Also, Avi, you finished the DLC, yeah? I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on it. But yeah, I think BDSP was the last game that came out where you could shiny hunt. I'm pretty sure it came out after... Well, I guess... No, you couldn't shiny hunt the legendaries in Arceus either. It's very mediocre. That's more credit than I gave it. I was talking about... Speaking of this, I was talking to my roommate about it. They can be good, they can be this relevant, yeah. I was talking to my roommate about it because he was asking about it. Stop being shiny. He was asking about it, about the DLC. And he's like, it must be really bad if, because I ran into him for a long time about it. So yeah, man. At least we can shiny out legendaries again, even though, of course, it's like, it does suck that the legendaries that you can hunt, but at least you can do it. I still haven't done the DLC post-game because I don't want to make the donuts I know I'll have to make for it. Yep. That was when I was streaming it and I got to the Darkrai thing and I needed a donut or a berry, one specific berry. I wanted to pull my hair out. Word of advice, Avi, if you do decide to do it, backup save making your donuts and try to get one. If you do need to farm them, make sure you get berry power 3 and big haul 2. You get you get like 100 something berries from it in a medium zone. It's the way to do it for sure. It is still tedious though. But yeah, the donut, like the legendary donuts that you need a specific berry for or a specific berry combination for is annoying. There's several of them too. All right. Why? You're over here. Why can you not be shiny? Chat, what is this luck? Oh, I will say the Switch era games, just in general, one thing I do like is these have been like some of the best games for mythicals to like obtain, because a lot of the times they were just like mystery gifts. And I think now the only like mythical that you can't obtain through mystery gift in these games is like Victini. I mean, there's probably more, but you can get a lot of mythicals just from the Switch era games without needing a mystery gift for it. So once I got a shiny Gardevoir and Munna, nice. Gardevoir and Munna actually both have really good shinies. Oh, I didn't make a 4-star donut for Darkrai. I couldn't actually do that. Like, I couldn't get a combination to do it. But yeah, I couldn't get like one of the flavors I needed. Brother, I'm going to pull my hair out. But yeah, you do need quite a bit of the special donuts. No, I haven't seen its sleeping animation. Isn't it always like just chilling asleep? Is this not its sleeping animation? You'll have to see it for yourself? Okay. I do have a shiny Gardevoir. Gardevoir is a good shiny. Send it out, trust me. Am I being gaslit? What am I looking at? It's asleep. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Wait, chat, I forgot how to do picture mode. I forgot how to take out the camera. All right, chat, there you go. Its eyes open up. How do you get a shiny donut? You need, what is it? Shower? I'll tell you when I get there. Because I forgot. Effectively, a lot of Tonga berries. Or anything to give you 420 in the, I think it's sour. It's whatever the leftmost item, or leftmost thingy-majig. It might be sweet. I get them mixed up. It's all just random mumbo jumbo. That is pretty funny. It's here you go. This. Yeah. Leftmost one. I just forget what it's called. And then reset. Make sure you save so you don't burn things. Brother! Dennis isn't giving me much luck, chat. If you rewind the stream a little bit, you can actually see me making it. You can see exactly what I was using for it. Team Flare, very fitting. Also, chat, I still wish you could actually use the map and waypoint. Four-star. Yep. Oh, chat. Surely we get us the shiny Clobbopus. Right now. All right, we got one. All right, so that's a pretty good spawn, I feel. I'm gonna be targeted. Oh, I should probably try to catch you. Also, this Lucario isn't EV trained at all. I probably should fix that. Get in the ball. I hate my life. Chat. I was about to say, come on. Alright, I go with a rock slide. Place. Alright, now we do the old run around a bunch. I can't heal, can I? Place. Revive, double heal. They gave Rogue Megastar after Focus Blast. Did they give it Focus Blast? I actually don't know what its moveset was. I actually didn't know they gave it that, though. That is kind of funny. Alright, chat. I need at least one more, so we're going to be here for a little bit, but I will get all the balls and stuff like that while I run around in circles like an idiot. Yeah, it has Focus Blast. That's kind of funny. You just not gonna extreme speed? Chat, sometimes. Okay, so something else that's really annoying and tedious in this DLC is specifically this map. Trying to get up when you don't have like a good elevator. Because you don't have that much room to run. It's... Platforming is... Okay, platforming is not this game's strong suit. For men and their octopus. Please. Please, please, please. Just let me survive in peace. Some clobblepuss up there. I actually, chat, don't know the best way of shiny hunting these things. At least for where they're at. Oh, I meant to use Psychic. Which is an Arkham Place Elevator, that one area with severe tracking issues. I would say the elevators for a specific reason. And the reason is, I actually haven't had that many tracking issues there. I know what area you're talking about. But I haven't had that many issues there. Just spawn resetting on this map. The problem with spawn resetting on this map is it auto-saves. I should actually do a hard save, though. When you do that, like fast travel... I got targeted light. Autosaves doom you on this one. There probably is a better way of doing it, though. Like I said, it wouldn't be that big of an issue if I knew, like, the distance. Like, I would backup save before I enter these rings for that reason. Unfortunately, it's the best on this bed on this map. And warp pads. I mean, I did make a backup save, but I feel like, you know what I actually feel like? If I just run straight. It's not. And I don't know if this is enough to... I know I can test it. I think it's only like resetting one of them. This is probably the worst map for shiny hunting in Ultra Space. Probably. I mean, I can always go this way. This way is definitely more than 50. I just gotta get lucky and, you know, get good. And keep an eye out for any Pokeballs, but I think I got them all. But yeah, like I said, I feel like they I also don't understand why they didn't just like go, oh yeah, hey, you can use pins. Actually, the map is effectively useless in Ultra Space in general. The small sewer in Ultra Space, yeah. I haven't gotten that hardly ever. Chat, if you guys just spam A on the teleporter, does it automatically just reset the mons no matter what? Even if the teleporter isn't teleporting you away 50 things away? I assume it works. It's effectively doing the same thing as like Sander's Labs elevator. Maybe the teleporter reset him. Oh, okay. So it's not doing that then. Just to be on the safe side that I am despawning them. I also saw something, I don't know how true this is, about like they increased the wild spawn or shiny despawn to 75 instead of 50. Which would be kind of awful. They definitely made shiny hunting harder and easier at the same time. It's okay, we got plenty of time, though. Plenty of time. Maybe I'll get lucky and we'll get, like, super good RNG. It fades to black. That's what I was wondering, if that would be the case. Let it be known, I get nothing from knocking out these Machops other than them not being annoying. I'm actually going to drop a hard save back here now that they're gone. Okay, chat, real quick. I need to run to the bathroom. I'm going to do one more walk here, and then I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick. River, hello, welcome. All right, give me just a second, chat. I'm gonna be right back, okay? I need to run to the bathroom. Chat, I'm back. What'd I miss? Did we get a shiny while I was sitting AFK? Because that would be cool. All right. Where are we at? Okay, over here. At least we only need one of these. Or one more of these. This is a lot that burns the sky. Oh. What about Nihilot? Oh, also chat, back to the Rayquazify. I ended up using Mega Garchomp and it just destroyed it. Like, turbo bopped it. Wasn't there also... Wait a minute, is this faster? Where does this... No, this takes us to the wrong one. Although, this could be slightly more... Nah, I don't think so. I would say, I wonder if that's more efficient. Probably not. If only that teleporter was in a slightly better area. I swap it out like 5 times the base game DLC. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no, most of the fights weren't hard per se. The only reason Rayquaza was hard is more of it's just attacks hit like everywhere. Oh, let me do a save because I got another thing. I mean, like I said, none of the fights were too terrible in general. I still feel like they butchered Imbor a lot. They had a chance to do something really good with it. His fairy fodder, yeah. There was a lot of... Oh, cool. Ow. I can't target anymore? He got his health back? The cheater? It's cheating Machop. Okay. Ancient Power Meganium is back? Oh yeah. I actually used Ancient Power Meganium for, the, like, fights where you needed, to get, like, Frenzy Plant and that stuff. How many shinies do I have, in this game? Quite a bit. Probably 90-ish. Overall, I've gotten well over 1,000. I'll show them off real quick. This many. And those spaces are also filled because I got 3 shinies in my party. So, yeah, 90, slightly more than 90. Ember with Mega, though, it's so unfocused with its stats. Yeah. Poor Embor. Hey, at least for alligator got something cool. Oops. Got a cool topping. They should have just like dumped it into attack. Attacking like defense. Or attacking HP actually would have been really good. Lowered its speed too, so it's better in like Trick Room. Got buffed with a toilet lid? Yeah, it did. To be fair though, Water Dragon's a good topping. At least. It is a good topping. Banger theme. As a reminder, chat, the only reason I'm clearing out these Machop is so that way they're not in the way. How is you can constantly get a shiny when you enter the zone, but not as you travel it? So, Sparkling Power 3 forces a shiny to spawn no matter what. So if you have Sparkling Power 3, you're guaranteed a shiny of that type. And that's how I was able to do that earlier. After you get the 100% though, it drops to 1 in like 512 or something like that. And then it's just RNG. To be fair, it's normally not this bad. If it was like slightly better in this zone's really bad in general to like hunt because of how it's set up. I would have dropped Mega Ambor speed by 30, that in defense, then drops it special by 10 and put that into attack, yeah. Embor got shafted. Classic Embor. Classic Embor. A lot of alphas. A lot of alphas there. No, go away. Don't follow me. Honestly, though, it would be faster to just soft reset and get another donut. Or try to get another outbreak and get another, like, donut for it, but I just really don't want to make donuts. Stamina. I don't think it's going to get that. I think it's probably going to keep what it's got. Unfortunately. I actually don't think any of the starters are going to get new abilities. It's too far? Yeah. Crap. I don't want to deal with alphas. Alpha Machops. Look at this Machop running. Did that not hit anything? Probably not. I guess technically I should be doing this. The game was leaked to have Flower Veil. Isn't Flower Veil its normal ability? Abilities leaf card out. We shall see what they get. Sorry, chat. I was hydrating for a second. Chat, I wish I could cheese this with the Hall of Vaders. I haven't seen any of the leaks for abilities. I didn't know that it did leak. Or Datamon. Or at least I didn't know the Datamon contained any of the abilities. The Champions League. I want to be a champion. Chat, when do you guys think Champions is going to release? I actually don't think I'm resetting those. Actually, does this reset? One sec, chat. I don't think it does. No, it's not. Okay. Good to know. I was thinking maybe that Hall of Vader was close enough to where, or like far enough away, but it just not. Place. Do you remember where you saw the Champions leak though, Poketail? Out of curiosity. For the sake of VGC, probably. I can see it be them releasing it on like Pokemon Day. Chat, where's my shiny octopus? We've been hunting this thing as long as we hunted Latias. Oh, there, I saw it. Never could to notice a person was possible fake. I would imagine it's probably fake. I feel like that game, leak-wise, well, it... I was gonna say it could show up in the Terra League stuff, but at the same time, I don't know if Champions is made by Game Freak, but I also can't remember if the Terra League was solely Game Freak or not. I don't know, I feel like that game I'd have a hard time trusting it, like any kind of leaks, at least for a bit. Especially because, like, we don't even know when it's coming out, like, roughly. I don't even think they've given, like, it's coming out, like, fall 2026 type deal. PLA starters had their base form abilities in the code, but they're completely changed in SV. Guess we'll see. Depends on what they want to do with them, I suppose. I would like them to all get unique abilities, to be fair. But we shall see. Also, my hand slid off the joystick. Sorry, chat. I don't want to deal with Alpha. Stupid Machop. I can do it with one. Just get out of here. Thank you. Speaking of PLA... Also, chat, I always forget that Alpha Pokemon drop Seeds of Masteries. I'm not sure why I forget that, but they do. I mean, at least battle armor, it would, like, help its bulk. So maybe that bust full technical. Does it? I didn't know that. What was the thing that they added for it? Also, I like how there is no abilities in this game, but there are so many Pokemon with abilities. Rayquaza has it, Kyogre and Groudon have theirs. Obviously, Aegislash has it. It gets an attack buff when using Voltago? Really? I didn't know that. I do know also the Swords of Justice get an attack boost, or at least Terrakion does, when you use, like, Sacred Sword. I wonder if it's going to be something like... I wonder if they'll give, like, a Raichu, like, X Galvanize or something like that. Huh, yeah, I didn't know that. Weird. What if it's just a bug and it wasn't supposed to get an attack buff? That'd also be kind of funny. Second source, so it might just be a PLZA thing, maybe. I mean, I think that's kind of cool. Also, I do wonder, I know Meloetta and Keldio's in this game. I wonder if they show up only on special scans or if there's something else you need to do for them. Let me knock these things out, please. I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of hate alphas. Just because of how aggressive they are. Alphas could be annoying sometimes, yeah. It's why when I make sandwiches, donuts, I kind of wish that I don't get the alpha power. Just so that way I don't have to deal with them. Also, chat, I can't believe I have not gotten a shiny Clobbopus yet. Chamako gets still top. Pixelate Liquid Voice. I would hope it does. I think that'd be a really cool, like, ability for it to have. And make it something unique. Weirdly out of character aggression levels in this game. Yeah. We've looped, chat. Now, where's this shiny octopus? I need it. I would like to see that. I would like to see a lot of the megas actually get custom abilities or new abilities in general. Chikorita and Absol aggressive. I find it funny Chikorita's aggressive. I would say they made like all the starters aggressive just to make them harder, but Finnegan's not aggressive. Actually, is Finnegan the only starter that's not aggressive? Oh, I guess Froakie. Froakie's also not aggressive. Those two might be it, though. In this game. Shiny octopus. Nope. I hate not knowing that I'm going far enough away. I was really hoping this thing wouldn't be an alpha. I'll just run past it. Surely it won't pay attention to me. Syndico attack, then run, and Oshawott would only go aggro if you tried to catch it or another nearby Pokemon. I do feel like PLA had some more dynamics to like the wild Pokemon's aggressiveness. In this, it's either hyper aggressive or not aggressive at all. Well, I guess it's hyper aggressive, doesn't care, and then skittish. And I feel like most of the skittish ones are like birds. Like Pidgey, Fletchling, those type of Pokemon. This wasn't aggressive like the other alphas. Yeah, Alpha Blissey would also heal you. Although that might actually be just a normal Blissey thing too. But I know the Alpha ones would heal you. By the way, chat, this is really bad luck. Like, actually bad luck we haven't seen a shiny. Dude, these things are already back. I also feel like the alpha Pokemon spawn fast, like too fast. Of course, you know, like I said, I do have an alpha power, so I guess that's probably why. I feel like even Machop wasn't aggro on the slot in PLA. It is in this game. Unfortunate, but it is in this game. Where does this take me to? Rip. Dude, those things followed me so far away. Is it? Actually, let me... No, this way's better. This way's better because it's further away. Chat, in your head prediction, do we get a shiny Clobbopus before 6 o'clock? And do we think we've ran into 110 of them yet? I'm about to reset too for it. The odds should be in my favor. They should. It's 1 in like 512, I think. And I mean, I'm seeing what, like 10 a time, roughly 8, 9, somewhere around there. I wish I had one where this one was much longer. A shame. Alright, I'm gonna reset after this run, chat. Like, after this run through here, just to see. Broken seed. Let me check up, I want to look up on the roof just in case as well. Do this super jank platforming. Does not look like it. And there's nothing over there either. I just need to get good, chat. This area is rough for shiny hunting? Yeah. It is what we're dealt with, though. It is what we're dealt with. One sec, chat. I'm just giving me another water bottle. I'll be right back. It won't be so long. What you guys don't know is I have a collection of like 100 water bottles in arm's reach. All right, we're back to this. That's a lot of alphas. This time I'll do the full, like, full circle up here. You know, I wish we also had a bike or something to move slightly faster. I feel like the run speed in this game is kind of slow. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it is. Yeah, there's like 5 there. So I'm resetting like 10 a time. Oh well. Such is the life of shiny hunting, as they say. At least, Chad, this is just a 1-star hole, so the donut, like, lasts for a very long time. Also, I'm gonna try to do, like, further outside of things, just to make sure these are respawning. Because theoretically they should be, but you never know. Briggs, I appreciate it. Appreciate the subscribe. This fastest state, the issue is that there's no way to go any faster. I guess, it just feels sluggish to me. Or slow, I guess I should say. Not really sluggish. If only we had rollerblades. Do you got a shiny Bellsprout? I actually do have a shiny Bellsprout. Pretty sure I have one in this game. Chat, I really should just ignore these Machops. No. One, I'm not doing trades right now. I actually wouldn't mind that trade. But I'm not doing trades. I'm busy shiny hunting in hell, apparently. Also, Bellsprout's not too bad of a hunt if you really wanted one. You can just bench reset the one in Zone 5 pretty easily. There's X and Y Callus experience too. Yeah, I don't know why they've got, like, since Sword and Shield, they're like, no bike for you. Actually, they've been slowly scaling back options to move fast. When am I going to be doing trades? I have no intention on doing trades, so. I have a shiny charm. That shiny charm do be rough to get. Oh, chat, there's a ball up there. Can't believe no one didn't tell me about it. Sold just after Gym 1. Yeah, I was gonna say, they had the bike and Sword and Shield. I guess there's Miraidon in them in Scarlet and Violet. His balls, yep. I do. I need them berries from those balls. Chat, I'm starting to go mind numb when it comes to shiny hunting. That's probably a bad sign. Everything's blurring together. Okay, well, this is just too good. There's like 3 normal ones here. Chat, hyper potions suck. Oh, cool. I got both of them. Coolio. Oh, also, chat. For the Kyogre and Groudon fight, I don't know who or how many people notice this, but it's the same area flipped upside down. Like, if you look up when you're in one of those fights, you can see the other area. It's really cool. I noticed it during the Groudon fight because I did Kyogres first. Chat, I feel like I'm being cursed with luck. First it was making the donut, and now it's this. What have I done to the gods to deserve awful RNG? That is the question. They have forsaken me. Oh, you know what I should do? Actually, this might be even better of an idea. Maybe oh, never mind. Chat, we're free from hell. We can leave. We're free! Finally. How is it that thing took longer than a Latias did? Yes, let me out of here. Let me out of this hell zone. Alright. I need to evolve. Let me release you. Get out of here. TMs. I don't know why I went this way, but whatever. Where's Taunt? Chat, what's the TM number for Taunt? Who knows? Off the top of their head. Wait, is it Taunt or Torment? It's Taunt, right? It's Taunt. Oh. HM69. Alright, chat, another one knocked off the list. Bro, this shiny is so good. Grapplock's shiny is so nice. And another box done. Shiny Alpha, I will drop kick you. Alright. What do I want to do? I guess I need to go beat Mawal up. Let me grab Embor. I could do Annihilate, but we'll be fine just using Embor for it. Actually, yeah, we'll just get Annihilate. Or we'll just get Embor. Bump. Nice. Alright, so this is the easiest way of getting special scans, by the way. Also, there wasn't anything else, right? Didn't think so. Where are you at? Brother, why are you in the worst place known to mankind? So silly. Alright, I should have a 5-star donut that I can burn. Ballistic. Pokeballs, Big Haul. Which one of these? Catching Power. Candies. I'm probably gonna do this. Treasure. Special. Candies. Oh, you know what? This one will be good. No, that's a 4-star donut. I don't want to do that. Which one did I say I was going to do? Pokeballs, Big Haul. You know what? Screw it. We'll do that. We'll do this. Alright, chat. Time to go bop Mawal. But yeah, you get 10,000 points every time you do one of these. And like I said, most of the time you just use an Ollie. I could use an Ollie for this as well. I just find Embor to me makes it slightly faster just because of the weight difference. Chat, it's weird not hearing the rogue mega thing, like the rogue mega font. I wish I could skip this cutscene too. Ow, that's cheating. Poor Mega Mawal. Chat, is Mega Mawal the easiest one, you think? Also, I hate that they do this. Because it's just like a sitting waiting game. It's like the perfect time waster. Well, the easiest was because the easiest one maybe was the one that glitched and stopped attacking. I wish I had that luck. Like I said, throughout the main story, I didn't have any that were glitch. Yeah, I don't think I had any real big glitches or anything like that. Alright, easy. Boss is 1 frame every 5 seconds. Alright, what do we got? Oh. Guess we don't find. I still don't know how that happened. Yeah, I didn't run into like any glitches through the game. So many berries. Alright. You're back on the team. And now then, chat, we sleep. We sleep away our issues. Where's the bench? As all good people do. Alright, I don't know what that is. Don't need battle zones, don't need, okay. Right, chat, does anyone know, you know what, it doesn't matter. This is a good opportunity to show off the knowledge. If it was more like 20, I think it'd help. You can get more if you use the thingy. Alright, chat, it's time to cheese this. I don't know which one you are, but... do I have... speed power? Golisopod? I don't think Golisopod can show up here. I really should burn like something like this, but we'll just use this. Yeah. That's Gleesopod, is it? I didn't think Gleesopod could show up. No, it's Medicham. Oh, Medicham's about to get bopped. Sorry, chat, it's Beedrill. The answer is Beedrill. All right, chat, here's how you do this. The ultimate strat. Please. We'll just full restore. Just so I'm not poisoned. And watch this health. Look at that. And it's only going to get even more. Hey chat, would you believe it if I said that Annihilate might be somewhat busted? That's cheating. I hate the guess game. Have you seen the one Beedrill thread? Are you talking about the stadium Beedrill thing? Yes. Okay, get out of here. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm glad people are finding out that, Stadium has great animations. I didn't know it started because of a Fortnite argument. What was the argument in Fortnite? Also, chat, the fact you get this cutscene every time and you have to go to the stupid office to do the special scan is so annoying. Wow. Yeah, let's run a special scan. Also, chat, the special scans are predetermined. Oh, whoops. Oh, it's up there. I don't want to go up there. I should probably put Pokemon on my team that are competent and trained. This will be fun. Alright, chat. Candies, Pokeballs, coins, special. I'll do this. Also, these are the worst ones by a lot. A lot. I genuinely wish... Alright. Cool. I really should just have you out for extreme speech shenanigans. Cool. Also, chat, I don't think I've talked about this, but the Armorage, like item and stuff like that, that you need to evolve, you have to actually do this in these zones. I'm almost positive the armor only drops from 5-star zones, which is really stupid. Oh, these trainers, by the way, are actually difficult, but you can get a lot of money from them. Whatever. Classic, your Pokemon was caught off guard, even though it wasn't. Classic. Also, chat, I'm not seeing any Pokeballs, so there genuinely might not be any. Man. That dude's name is... I love this game. We're starting to do it with Item Power Special. Did you? Because when I was trying it, I couldn't get any. And I also had... You have to have Item Power Special. I do know that. Or get Turbo Lucky, I guess. But... I tried for like an hour the other day. Wow, normally you give me stuff. Chat, you guys saw that, right? The pathing in this DLC is so bad. 2 from 1 ball. I would imagine that is some high luck. Like, actually high luck. Because, like I said, I had Special 3 and Big Haul, and I couldn't get 1. I also still need a Rotom, chat. Is there a little rush to get it out? I would say that, but the whole reason, at least to me, that the DLC was able to, like... My whole thing is, like, they had the DLC done because the game got delayed, and that's why they were able to get it out originally. So, like, why not take just a little bit longer for the DLC? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of decisions, for sure. You also can reset these people to get, like, nuggets. They give, like, big nuggets, too. It's, like, actually insane. I can't even get over that way. Ain't no way brother sees me from over here. Alright. Also, chat. Run away to fight again another day. Can I get you a shiny Mankey? Nope, I'm good. I appreciate it, though. Alright, we at least knocked out one Pokemon. I probably should try to knock out multiples. Try to get the big ball. Also, chat, one thing I noticed is these trainers love to do, like, screens a lot. Please. Char Lizard in this economy? They are pretty interesting, though. Shiny Alpha Arbok. That's always funny when that happens. Brother, I was talking to chat. I would get walled by this one awful Pokemon. Get out of here. Bottle caps. But yeah, these guys give good things, which is nice. Ow. End my suffering, please. Yep, chat. Yep, you guys saw it. I'm telling you, I don't understand how the pathing is so bad here. Like, genuinely? Thank you. Because the other thing is, like, in the main game, I had no issues with pathing, like, at all. Oh, well. Well, it's what it is. Maybe we can find a ball nearby. There's one, like, over that way. Just end my suffering. I could just leave. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the special scans not being... where it's like a bunch of RNG. The scans are... what? Dude, there's so much RNG in this DLC. So much. Yep, Hooper ran out of donut energy. Congrats. All right, chat. I think we're gonna end stream here. We've been going for almost 3 hours. There might, like I said, there might be a stream tomorrow. It'll probably be more shiny hunting, because I want to try to knock out the rest of what I need. Let me open up Chrome and mark what I've got. Shiny. Shiny. Good stream as always. I appreciate it. Thanks so much, by the way, gamers, for hanging out and all that other good jazz. Like I said, I know... Oh, did my Firefox just crash? Just thinking about it. Alright, let me load up this. Stream's cutting out. Yeah, my internet, I guess, died because I started dropping frames. It should be back now, though. Hopefully it's back now. I do know why it's doing it. I'm going to fix that after stream. There's only 10 more Pokemon to hunt. 9 more Pokemon to hunt. I can hear your voice. Oh, well, that's fine. We're wrapping up here. Let me close out of this. So yeah, there's only 9 more Pokemon to hunt. I'm gonna fix the encoding overload error message. I know what it is. I can fix that pretty easily. Gamers. Appears to be still lagging. Yeah, I figured it probably would be. You also might have to refresh. Because I did start dropping frames a little bit, but it's back to normal now. But I'm gonna wrap up here. Like I said, we've been going 3 hours. There might be a stream tomorrow. Just be on the lookout for that. If so, it's probably gonna be some more shiny hunting. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely wants to struggle. That's okay. I'll fix it, though. Gamers, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to fix this stream issue, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.